matter how many times you save the world, life just keeps getting worse. And yet, for old time's sake, we're willing to bet you're prepared to pick up your Lancer one last time and follow Delta Squad to the end of the line. Join us as we fight to the last to bring you our Gears of War 3 review.
All right, everybody get inside. We've got unfinished business to... What the hell?
Having sunk the last human refuge of Jacinto beneath the waves in an effort to drown off both the Locust Horde and the newly emerging Lambent, the gears have scattered and the coalition of organized governments has shattered. Left without people to protect, we find the gears scavenging and trading with the stranded human populace who want little to do with them. Following a harrowing battle with the Lambent, Marcus is gifted with a chance to find the father he believed dead and end the Lambent threat forever. We're going with him in the conclusion to the Gears of War saga. The story here is the real star of the show. It's not a race to the finish, it's a methodical trudge to the bitter end, littered with reflective moments, dramatic set pieces, and character building.
Wasn't expecting to run into you boys again.
Marcus Fenix may be the Gears anchorman, and though his tale may take up the plot of the game, he isn't the only cast member in the spotlight. Epic understand far too well that fans are invested in Delta Squad, and throughout Gears 3, we spend more than enough time with the guys who are far more fleshed out. There are plenty of returning cameos to keep the fans happy, including Anya, who finally gets to let her hair down and pick up a Lancer, becoming an invaluable member of the team. After the 70-year Pendulum War, and lest we forget 2 previous Gears of War games, Sarah has taken a beating, and being as much a character as the rest of the cast, it too is given chance to develop over the course of Gears of War 3. Like never before, the full horror and hopelessness of mankind's situation hits home. Everywhere you turn, the last bastions of humanity are eroding as we are driven to increasingly desperate measures. Epic really pull out all the stops, throwing in surprises for Gears fans that you will not see coming. We will miss you, Sarah. Another great transition Gears 3 unveils is the fate of the Locust and the erupting Lambent. After flooding them both out of existence, the Lambent have kept up the pursuit, and their stalks have spread across the planet, polluting it with new and evolving horrific troops for you to battle against. Running into the Locust again is a bizarre experience. They remain determined in their wicked plans and are far from defeated, and yet, for the briefest of moments, it's like chancing across an old friend. Then, of course, they open fire on you, and it's business as usual. You will, of course, be going down fighting, and Gears 3 doesn't leave you empty-handed. The standard arsenal of gears is at your fingertips, but there are plenty of new, or indeed antiquated weapons to get your hands on. As this is a fight to the end, you'll be given access to the very best the COG has to offer, including their Silverback mech suits. Yes, it may be a sci-fi cliche, but in the Gears universe, you're left wondering, why? Why haven't these been here from the start? This is merely one of the vast improvements made to the gameplay. Of course, we couldn't leave Delta Squad behind without them living on in multiplayer. Gears of War makes its final stand online. You know the score. This is the game that takes great delight in embarrassing downed foes, and when not duking it out, in death matches. The excellent Horde mode returns, accompanied by the devilish Beast mode. Long after you're finished with Gears 3's considerably meaty campaign, it's the multiplayer that will play host to the final shots ringing out. This is online gaming perfection, turned up a notch higher. See you on there. Gears 3 is a bittersweet end. It's a well-written conclusion that gets to the guts of the characters, either by poignant cutscene or chainsaw bayonet. It's the conclusion that fans deserve, and it's been an honor serving with you, Delta Squad.
Get to the rear of the fort!